Alright, I want to talk about this roommate I had 3 years ago in college and the things that happened while we roomed together. So stay tuned. So how it started out. Normally up to this point I didn't have a roommate. My first year of college, I got lucky, my roommate dropped out. Second year of college it was COVID, so no one was really on campus, so it's fine. But then third year of college I had a single to myself. And so this year I was thinking to myself, 3 years in a row I haven't gotten a roommate. Obviously third year because I was a single. What's the worst that can happen this time? I doubt I'll get a roommate. I haven't gotten one before. And I was wrong. I got a roommate, and I was thinking to myself, like, how could I get out of this? I haven't dealt with this before. How do I get out of this situation? So I decided to try to find this guy. I found his Instagram, I DM'd him. I was like, hey, I'm gonna get up early to run because that's what I do. I feel like that could be a nuisance to you, so maybe you should try to find someone else. And then he told me like, oh, but I actually go to the gym in the morning, so this would be fine for me. And I'm like, okay. And my friend, he told me not even a minute later, you should have just said that you were trying to room with someone else. I don't know why I didn't think about it like that, though I really should have, because if I did, I would have had just a terrible roommate. And I'll get to like why he was a terrible roommate in a few seconds. But one of my friends actually, he first got this guy, and he figured out some stuff about him, and it's like, oh heck no, I'm out. I'm not dealing this whatsoever. So he dodged a bullet. And so the semester begins. I meet the guy. He seems fine at first. And weeks go by. I start noticing some things. The first is he doesn't really go out at all. He's always in the room. And the second, which I'd say is the biggest thing, is he only has 2 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of shirts, 1 hoodie with him. And he's here 5 days a week. 5 days a week. Sunday through Thursday. Thursday's when he leaves and goes back home for the weekend. And he only has, again, like those 2 pairs of clothes I mentioned, which is ridiculous. I didn't realize this at first until I'm like, wait, this room's starting to smell bad. I know it's not just me, because I clean my laundry, I do my bed sheets all the time. Something's up. Couldn't quite put my finger on it at first. And then that's when I also realized, especially when I was sick this one time, because the room smells so bad, he doesn't shower.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He has all this shower stuff he never uses. He has toothbrush, toothpaste. He doesn't use it. It's just there for display practically, which is just so insane to me when this was going on. And the other thing is that I mentioned before too, he's like, oh, I wake up early in the morning. He doesn't wake up early in the morning whatsoever. He gets up at like 10:30, or no, let me rephrase that. He sets his alarm early. He wakes up to turn it off and to go back to sleep.
Is this nigga serious?
And then wakes up at like 10 or 11 o'clock just to go to class. Straight up just gets back in those musty clothes he got on from before, puts them back on, sprays himself with Axe, and just goes outside. And again, I mentioned, like, he's almost always in the dorm, and he's just watching anime on there. Which, I mean, like, that's fine and all. Like, you could watch shows, there's no issue with that. But this man, he needed to invest in some headphones, because he did not have headphones. He was always listening to anime and movies without headphones. I like told him about it, like, oh, could you, like, use your headphones so I don't constantly have to hear this when I'm trying to talk to people. Yeah, I'd say with that, like, he was reasonable about it. He was able to do that. And with the whole clothes thing, I mentioned to him, started talking about it. I'm like, maybe you should get some more clothes, because at least from what I've noticed, like, you just have like the same few. You don't do your laundry while you're here. He's like, yeah, you're right. I don't know why I didn't think about it. Like, come on, man. And I'd say the worst part about it all was just the smell he emitted. It's so bad. Like, imagine a room, like, there's no, like, bad smell to it whatsoever. But the instant he gets to that door, the smell, like, the second he's in the room, the smell just takes over the entire room. And I'm telling you right now, every Sunday night, I hear that click on the door. My face goes from a smile to a frown. That's how bad it is. It was, oh my god, it was just terrible. And then people were saying, like, oh, why didn't you try to, like, get a new roommate? My thing is, I thought this guy could change. Because with me, I'm of the belief that people could change. Like, these aren't very difficult things to change. But I really should have seen the writing on the wall and woke up to reality Because, oh my god, that was not worth it whatsoever. I mean, that was my experience. Let me know if you had anything similar to mine. Take care, y'all.